We're in today with the GTX 460. This is a 2010 video card with 336 shaders. It's got 1 gig of VRAM GDDR5 and is running at 850 MHz on the core clock and 900 MHz on the memory clock. It's got 256 bits bus width, DirectX 11. I'm gonna pair it up with this legendary i7 second gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. Let's jump in a couple of games and see how this system is holding. Seriously. Let's start with GTA 5. I think this game can actually show me how the CPU and the GPU is holding. In this case, you can actually see it's utilizing the system, it's utilizing the video card, it's utilizing everything. So let's go in the garage and see how many low FPS I get. Seriously. In this case, you can actually see around 50 FPS on average. Not bad, you know. It's using the video card, maximum core load, maximum VRAM, you know, 10 gig of system RAM. But I'm very surprised that the cores of the CPU, they are not maxed out. I know the threads are some of them, they are maxed out, but in some cases it's working really nice, you know. Stays around 50 FPS. It's like that LGA 1366W series that I tested recently, and it's working really nice. It feels the same, seriously. 4 cores and 8 threads. That one has 6 cores and 12 threads, and it's working similar. I'm not gonna lie, I like the performance. It's not that bad, you know, but in some cases it will lag. I mean, lag, it will be horrible minimas. In this case, I got like 25, but if I go with the car and have like a little speed in the car, you will notice that the minimals will drop below 25. It's holding 25. All right, 25 is good. 25 is a good number, because if I stay like this, then I can adjust it with render scale. So if I keep it, if I keep the system like this, yes, if I go now in advanced graphics and put 50% like this, because the video card has got 1 gig of VRAM. Yeah, I have FXAA. You'll notice that it's now 0.8 gig of VRAM utilized, and the core on the video card is not fully stressed. So I'm guessing it will do some justice to the video card, and it will stress a little the CPU. But I'm guessing, you know what? I think the lag comes from the threads of the CPU. Not okay, seriously. So in this case, 38, 24 minimals. I have problems here in the casino. It's working, but you need to set it up in such a way that it benefits the whole system, not only the GPU. I mean, if you keep it with 0.5 on the render scale, you'll be okay, you know. You will balance the load between the CPU and the GPU. We need to jump in Crossout with Legacy GPU. I activated low performance mode in order to get some nice FPS here with low details. Look at this. Nice. I get to use this video cards properly in a game. I mean, there's a short list on the games that works with 1 gig of VRAM today, you know, online. So you need to choose your games perfectly. Let's go in the middle and let's rumble. 0.8 gig of VRAM. Dude, I feel no spikes. The frame time is perfect in this case, seriously. Oh man, he destroyed me. I'm very surprised that the GPU is holding with 0.8, 0.9 gig of VRAM. Even though the core is maxed out, I got good temperature. I maxed out the fan, you know, 3210 RPM on this, you know, to keep the video card cool. But you can't cheat it because it's an old video card, you know. But it's holding. Look at it. Working brilliant. If we're jumping into War Thunder with low quality presets, we're gonna see that the game is actually running. Seriously, 56 FPS. I want to see how it's comparing it to World of Tanks. Seriously, because World of Tanks, it's totally different on low quality. You know, so this one is barely holding 60 FPS. Seriously, 97% load on the core. Not the greatest. You know, not the sharpest tool in the shed here. You know, I like how it's working, but I don't want to say this is a good performance, because it's not. 17 minimals, 0.9 gig of VRAM utilized, 97% load on the core of the video card. I mean, the only thing is good is because it's under 60 degrees, so I will say that's okay. The CPU, on the other hand, has no problem, and that's one thing I really love about this. Seriously, it's a good performance from the CPU. It's around 50 watts consumption, and I will say it's okay-ish, you know. Can't say nothing here. Tank destroyed, yes. Definitely a good performance with this game. Apparently this video card and this CPU, it's actually holding the game pretty well because it doesn't lag. It's working really nice. The CPU, the GPU, they're all doing fantastic in this case. You can actually see hundreds of FPS. I like the performance overall. So in this case, CPU, it's 52 watts consumption. All of the cores are running nearly at maximum. So I will say this is actually a fantastic performance. 8.2 gig of system RAM being utilized, and yeah, I can say nothing here because it's working really nice overall. You know, the CPU, the system itself. On the GPU side, 0.8 gig of VRAM being utilized and 90% utilization from the core of the video card. Great performance overall. Not gonna lie, I actually thought it would be a very good idea to start PUBG with this system. I'm not. No, it's not a good idea. Look at the performance. So 1080p with low details and 70% render scale. Dude, it's bananas, this performance. It's starting the game. If there is any problems, I think lowering the resolution will be okay, but then you will see nothing. Do I like the performance? No. No, I don't like the performance. I mean, I don't want to ruin the game like this, seriously. There's other games that actually runs better. So in this case, I just wanted to show you how it looks, and that's it, you know, but I don't want to play PUBG like this. You need hundreds of FPS, you know, with high details in order to see some, you know, in this game. If not, you're done. If you want to jump in Counter-Strike and you want to play this game with 1080p with low details, you can actually play it like this with nearly 50 FPS. You can actually see that the performance, it's not there. I think you have to lower the resolution really low. You cannot play like Bubes here, you know, with the GTX 460 and an i7 2nd gen, because the GPU is maxed out on the core. It's maxed out on the core, 0.8 gig of VRAM utilization. It's freaking hard to actually play this game with this system, seriously. I mean, the GPU is trying to do the job. The CPU, on the other hand, is reaching nearly 50 watts consumption. You can actually see it's utilizing over 10 gig of system RAM. If I can put a proper video card, I think this CPU can be saved, you know. So I will say this is not bad, you know, not bad overall. If I jump in Carmageddon, you can actually see that the game is starting. Let me see what the settings I have here. I have visuals. I have this is 720p. I recognize the overlay because you put it automatically. Ground cover high, low, mid, low, gamma. You managed to adjust the quality exactly. I think 720p is for this system. Seriously. I'm not gonna lie, I like the performance. 60 FPS is very, very constant. I think VSync is on, so I will not say nothing, you know. I will keep it like this because I want to see how the game managed to put the settings in order for me to get this constant performance. See, I got 99% load on the core, 0.9 gig of VRAM. I mean, what do you want more? I like that it's benefiting from I like that it's benefiting from the video card. You know, the CPU itself doesn't have a lot of problems. 7.5 gig of system RAM being utilized here. If it's under 30 watts, then the CPU is not fully stressed. Seriously, if it's reaching 30 watts, that means it's okay. You know, this is gonna be very interesting to see how it's performing. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those games that actually works on a video card like this. This is one of those games that works on a system like this, actually. Not only the computer. Oh, see, this is actually a nice performance. What the? Yo, this is cool. I like the glove, seriously. So if you want to jump in Fortnite with a computer like this, I think you have a big chance, you know, because the performance is great. You know, the GPU is doing the job. It's utilizing maximum core loads, 0.8 gig of VRAM from this video card, and it's giving me over 60 FPS. Not the best numbers, you know, considering look, the minimals, but it's decent, you know. Can we play World of Tanks with medium details? Because in War Thunder, I have some problems with this video card, you know. You managed to remember it was very horrible. The system was fully loaded. Everything was fully loaded. The only thing I had was only 50 FPS on low details as a preset. I want to see how we are doing here, because maybe there is a chance here we can actually play with medium details. It looks much better than low quality like it was in War Thunder. here it's better. It's utilizing 5.9 gig of system RAM, so I will say this i7 second gen, it's kind of good, you know. You just need a proper video card. Now if you want more FPS, I think you need a proper GPU, because it's saying black and white that 1 gig of VRAM it's not enough, you know. So this Fermi chipset is still holding. I'm actually surprised it managed to stay around 60 degrees, you know, on average, because considering the edge, I will say that thermal paste in between the between the die and the heat spreader, I'm 100% sure is dry. So having this video card working with this amount of megahertz on the core clock, I will say this is a fantastic performance overall. Now, if you manage to find a video card like this gigabyte, it's a fantastic GPU. Seriously, it's an awesome GPU. The only problem is that 1 gig of VRAM. So, but if you manage to find it cheap, it's worth it, because it's an old video card that still managed to do a little kicking, you know, when it comes to old titles, DirectX 11 games. After that, it's not worth it, because one, it's not very efficient. Two, it's consuming a lot of wattage, because this is a very big video card. 2 gig of VRAM, this video card would have been much better. Seriously, I'm not joking. If this video card had 2 gig of VRAM, it would have been a fantastic video card, and it would have been freaking awesome, even if it's Fermi. You know, tested Fermi with 2 gig of VRAM. If you can find it cheap, yes. If you can find it free, yes. If you can get it any other way without giving money, it's okay. That's it. If you have any suggestion, leave a comment, and I will see you very soon.